Alright guys, welcome back. It has been a while since I last played, so hopefully I can remember what's going on. Also, hopefully my voice lasts. But, I went ahead and did a trip back to Metalla 4. In fact, I'm going to unload this before I forget. And get all my stuff back. Unload the silicon as well. Okay. Now, when I came back, this is just ticking away at upgrades, right? So, I noticed that these belts are all backed up, all three of them. So it's sort of a good problem to have, but it essentially means that we don't have enough research labs doing the science. So let me see if we have any already built, because we gotta expand that. Alright, no, I need to build some. I'll make 5. I don't know how many we need, but we just don't want that to be the weakest link. And the idea is 1 per second, so these sorters shouldn't be the issue, because those are 1.5 per second. I should be able to figure out with math looking at this, but I just don't understand this 60 hash thing. So I guess I'm just gonna keep building until the belts are not packed up anymore. So we'll leave it there for now. Alright, so what to do? I don't really know. I mean, this is good. I mean, we're like free. This is like the first free episode because there's no enemies on our planet anymore. So we can do whatever we want. So, a couple things, a couple thoughts. We could do Terranium. I told myself I was going to look up how to pronounce that before this episode, but I forgot. I think Deuteranium, something like that. Let's see, how would we do that? I think we might just want to start by putting hydrogen in a tower. So maybe we do something like this. And we could say, like, if it's not being used for hydrogen fuel rods, then put it in a tower. So can we make these things? That's the other question. We have not automated particle containers. That could be a good first step. If we automate particle containers, I would want to do it using towers anyway. So I'm just going to start by making a bunch of these. Okay, we need those things. Graphene. Let's actually add this to the logistics options. I was trying to find out some other things we could add here since we have more slots, so I'll do graphene, see if that works out well. What is the stack size? 100. Okay, perfect. And we need to build these guys. I'm gonna build a couple of these because I also added glass and sorters. What about bots? I guess we don't have bots either. 10 per box. Where are those? 7. Okay, so graphene's connected. Let's go put one on the sorters. I don't even know if we have a box of sorters. Yeah, we should. Right? Maybe. Oh, maybe not. I don't think we've ever automated sorters. Okay, I'm gonna remove that for now. So let me go do glass. There we go.
Mineral depleted.
Mineral depleted. Uh-oh, copper. Oh, I forgot to turn logistics back on. No wonder. Okay, so that was when I went to the other planet before I recorded. Oops. Okay. Should be delivering some iron. Okay, we need 10 bots here. Okay.
Replication complete.
I guess prisms, maybe? Now that we're just trying to fill these slots up. $200, okay. Glass is 100 also, prisms is 100. Whoa. There we go. Where's the building? Here it is. And we need 7 more bots. Okay. Looks like the research is actually doing pretty good. The red is already... I mean, you can see none of them are backed up, basically. Red, blue, and green are all producing science. So we should be good there.
Replication complete.
Alright, now, because we automated graphene, we should be able to go in here and make some of these guys. So I'll make 20. I forget how many we need. Ooh, you know what? Yeah. These would also be great additions. So let's do these guys as well. Which means 2 more logistics distributors and 20 more bots. Okay. We got the electric motor. And electromagnetic turbine. That's also 100. Alright. Those being made. Yeah, we got the buildings. Do they have power? Yes, they do. And now they need bots. I'm not holding, what are they called? Rockets or boosters or something? Thrusters? So I have to make thrusters every time. No, those are called engines. It'd be nice to kind of automate power poles too, but so we can only do so much. I'd rather not hold wind turbines in my inventory, so I'm gonna dump those. And like missiles, can't we just put these in here? Okay. I don't know why we have 7 ammo either. It's these little things are getting to me. Okay. Alright, so what did we say? Turbines and electric motors. 10 bots in here. Good. We got room for one more thing, but I'll hold off on it for now. It could be these photon combiners. Could be. Alright, so all that was done so that we could make one of these. And let's go ahead and make a second one, which will automatically make these... What are these things called? The purple things? Particle containers. So, Now, what were we trying to do? We were trying to make... Crafty? No. Oh, I guess we were gonna make particle containers themselves. It's kind of funny. Is it 4 slots? Yeah, okay. So, because we have enough land to work with, I'm just gonna start doing something that is pretty easy to, like, just do anywhere and everywhere. And it's like this. So basically just make a tower and then do what needs to be done. It takes 40 drones, so we put them in. Now this is going to be just for making particle containers, so that's going to be supply. And then the ingredients of that are going to be what it demands. So now the question is how many? I don't really know, but maybe I'll do 500 of each for now. In a perfect world, you would just throw up, demand as many as you can, but I don't want to completely sap away my production lines. Okay, graphene is the... Now graphene I might just not put in here because it's a little dumb. Like, look. Hey, 17 meters. That's a long trip right there. Okay, that's hilarious. You can also just do storage, and then you can make it like a belt. Like, yeah. Okay, what if we just like did storage? Okay, now it seems silly. If this is storage, it should really be a splitter, splitting off for the particle containers. So maybe like here. Something like that, I don't know. Oops. Shoot. How do we do this? Okay, this is gonna look dumb, but I just kind of want to get rid of these. Maybe that'll work? Ugh, I don't know. Okay. Check it out, we got a new milestone. Nice. Now, these things are made in replicators. I'm gonna try to only do the green ones. Just because they do 1 unit a second, so it's easier to do the math. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do something even more silly. So this is gonna prioritize the top one. Oops, okay, but that is going to prioritize the stuff that's in storage. There we go. Okay. So, how did we do this? It's 2, 2, and 2, so one of them will have to be input with a long reach. But shouldn't be the end of the world. Copper. And then the third input is these turbines. And then this is output. Okay. Why is that not going in? And then we need power. So I'll just start by doing regular sorters everywhere and just see what happens. Obviously the problem is we don't have any copper or turbines. So that is something that needs to be solved for. But that can be done. Alright. Let's go do that. Okay. Yeah, graphene's full. Alright, so we got copper, right? It's being made here. And it's going into a little chest, and then it's just going into the factory. So, what can we do? We can make a tower. Now, towers take 4 items, right? So, we gotta be thinking, like, there's really 4 things that we're probably gonna want to use this for. Magnets could be one of them. Copper could be one. Okay, let's maybe put it right here. We're gonna have to use some sorters to work it out. So let's see. I want to prioritize the factory. Hey, okay, let's see. How can we move this? I mean, we're not really using this at all. I think I'm just going to delete that whole entire chest. And then, can I, like, somehow... Can I not do that? Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright, well, I'll do this then. I just don't usually hold magnets. There's usually not a good reason to. Alright, then these guys will make it green. I don't think we need to make it green, but oh well, too late. And then that's it, they're gonna go in there. It needs power. And it needs drones. Okay. And we've got copper plate supply, perfect. And this kind of thing, I don't mind putting it all the way to 1,000, or sorry, 5,000, because I'm gonna set, well, I should be setting the priority like this so that it doesn't actually slow anything down. It's just runoff, you know. Now, do we want to store regular magnets? It doesn't seem like I do. But honestly, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I don't really care about the other stuff.
Insufficient materials.
I will store them as we need them. Okay. Next thing is turbines. So I'll do another tower over here to get the turbines in. Maybe we put other things like electromagnets. Maybe we put in motors. But it takes a while to build because we got to make these particle containers. Solar sails. We still haven't done solar sails. I know. Got my eye on it, but there's a lot of other things. So this is already... Well, what is this thing? Eek. I hate that. I hate that it's like, see how it's like cutting through the graphics there?
Complete.
Okay, let me just redo that to make it look better. Okay, that was purely cosmetic reasons. Okay, here's the supply tower. There we go. Turbines are going in. Drones. It needs power. Discharge. Oof. It takes a lot of power when these things are charging up. That's why you can adjust the charging power. But when it gets charged, it should slow down. It's kind of slowing down, so this discharge should go down too, hopefully. Maybe we'll run into power issues today. I don't know. Okay. Now, just like before, gotta set this as the priority so that this logistic supply is runoff only. Whoops. Oh my gosh, what happened? I did not know. How do I just deposit this in there? Is that not a thing I can do? Huh. Oh, control left click. Okay. Plastic. Yeah, plastic could be nice to go in there. Anyway, technically this should be working. It is working. It's just, it'll take a while for the turbines to get here. Now, how fast is this? 1 every 2 seconds. I don't know. I guess that's fine. But I am going to continue to do this. I don't know if how much longer we need like little boxes like this. Can I really not? Ugh. Why does that bother me so much? Okay. I kind of wonder if you could put one of those logistics hats on the logistics tower. I've never tried that. I doubt that you can, but let's see. Top floor of a depot. It just says depot.
Upgrade.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Because, I mean, there's like multiple different products in one of these. Yeah, okay, that's dumb. Alright, sweet, so we got these being made. The question is now, what do we do next? By the way, we're just kind of chipping away at military research, which is going well. Looks like we're struggling a little bit on these organic crystals, possibly guessing it's plastic production for some reason. So why would plastic be suffering? 5, 6. Can you think of any reason why this is not working? Six and 6. They say 100% working. Wonder if power is okay. Suspicious for sure. Is there a belt issue, maybe? No. Okay. Plastic, it should be making 2 a second. Two? Yeah. 2 a second. Should be perfect. Don't understand this. Why? Is the crafting speed... Oh, I see what's happening. The overflow. Yeah. So we have plastic going in here. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So like when 2, see there's like 2 together. Like these 2 will not be picked up by this. Only 1 will. I mean, It's not a huge deal. It's just that it's only happening because of this tower collecting them. So why did we do all that? Let's see. I think what I want to do is go to this and get this working. It's titanium, steel, sulfuric acid. That sounds like a headache now that I'm saying it out loud, but what's the other thing? Didn't I research something? Okay, this would be nice to have soon. Where's the, not hydrogen, but the refinement thing? Oh, it's way over here. Let's just do this. It should be easy to set up, and I think it's kind of fun. So, it uses these things, fractionators. I'm gonna make 8 of them right now. So we started to do this before we got interrupted, but we were going to do a priority on the hydrogen. Is there another? We could use this tower. So this is kind of weird, but like, I don't like building more towers than we need. So, is there a way I can... I'm thinking of like moving these things into this tower. Now, how could I do this? I could make it storage and then dump it out. Then here, make it supply. And then it should just slowly empty. And then while that's happening, we can plan on putting the hydrogen in here. But again, this is going to be prioritized. There we go. Does that work? I guess it does. Okay. Oh, hold on, not yet. Just gonna wait for these to empty out. I don't have to do this. I could just try to fit in the fractionators somewhere, but I'm just trying to get into the habit of this. Well, that kind of takes a while, doesn't it? There. I sped it along. Okay, hydrogen supply. Good. Guess I could just dump them in here. Alright, so why do we do that? Well, we want... Oops, I keep hitting that button. We want a supply of hydrogen so that we can do what we're about to do somewhere else. Which will require another one of these. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do it over here. Might require some foundation. Do you know how to,
Upgrade.
see, if I'm gonna do foundation, how do I, okay, plus sign, yeah.
Replication.
Make it bigger. There we go. Alright, this is gonna be my deuterium tower. We're going to demand hydrogen. We're gonna supply deuterium. And we're gonna put drones in it. Alright, now let's see if I can remember how to do this. So I know generally the formation that I've used is like
You've built a fractionator.
this kind of thing.
It can randomly fractionate deuterium from liquid hydrogen. Use the conveyor belt to feed in hydrogen from one side. After fractionation, the residue will be exported from the other side, while the deuterium will be fed out from the front port. If you need to increase deuterium output, speed up the cargo infeed and outfeed, or build more fractionators.
Okay. So here's the idea. It's basically like a loop. Uh-huh. And you have to prioritize this as the input because that's the runoff. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then this just loops around. This is not going to be optimized by any means, but something to start with. I think once I power it, the hydrogen should just flow through. And one easy thing to change is we could just boost the belts to be green, and that alone would make it a little faster. It's pretty cool though, because it basically works on probabilities. See, there's some. Sweet, we got a second milestone of the day. First one was planetary logistics. There we go. Second one is deuterium. Now, I don't think we can do anything with them yet. Wait, how do I pick them up? I think... What can I do with them? Anything? Does it even show up? It doesn't really show up here. Yeah, I mean, I think we just need to research fusion power, but it's helpful to start this now. Okay. What am I trying to do here? I think what you can do is... this can still stay yellow, but all of these can go up. I don't know, that seems weird. I think I'm going to upgrade this too. But, like, you know, what... It doesn't mean that... We don't actually know what rate we're using. Oh, look at this. We got insufficient power. Like, we're certainly not using up 12 hydrogen per second. Or 15, or whatever this belt holds. 12. You can tell right there it's not bad at all. But, you know, if you had more of these, then it would be bigger. And it's cool because you can kind of, like, compare these things, you know. And, like, they're going to be slower and slower as you go. This is a full belt. This second one is, like, technically not quite a full belt because the first one's going to fractionate every so often. So it's a little bit less efficient at each one you go to. So max efficiency would be like always restacking it somehow. Okay, so maybe we work on the power a little bit. How's this thing doing? It seems like, or just hydrogen in general. I mean, this fuel tank has about 3,000. There's just so much more that's going to be stored up here. And I think there's a lot of energy being used on these drones right now. Yeah, look at that. Let me have a look at the solar panels. So a lot of these were empty. Oops. I still need to figure out a way to read this. Charging power. Basically, I want to see all these charged by the end of the day. And if they're not, that means we need more solar panels. It's just not clear to me when the end of the day is. Because you can kind of look at where they're pointing. See the solar panels, so. Why is it? I wonder why it's 96. Huh. Is it because the. Oh, probably because the gas giant.
Replication complete.
That's the other thing, is it's not as simple as day and night because we have a gas giant in the way. It's like a giant moon always eclipsing the sun. Yeah, so it's like almost nighttime, and these are not all charged, so yeah, I'm gonna add a bunch more. Oh, come on, get in there. See, like, you see how they were stuck over there? I don't understand why it does that. Silicon. Again, it went over there for some reason. Okay, that's 15. That's 20 more. Maybe that'll help. Probably not enough, but we won't know until see how the morning does. Why is that colliding? Oh, okay.
Replication complete.
Okay, I kind of want even more, actually. Maybe 10 more. Yeah, it's going to be pretty bad. This is going to be a bad night. I mean, maybe we do need solar sails. Maybe that's going to save us.
Replication complete.
Okay.
Flight mode.
Ay, ay, ay. let's see how the power does tomorrow. I think the sun hopefully should rise soon. Let's see. Where can we find the sun? There it is. It's like we can literally outrun the sun with ease. Okay, 0%. Oh, it's only like 50%. That's terrible. Still no sun yet. There we go. A little bit of sun, 10%. The other question is how many of these? How many accumulators? But I want to see if they actually hold a charge. Or, I mean, charge up all the way. Okay, so the game is running. While that's happening, I'm going to do this. This seems daunting to me just because I don't want to connect steel and titanium and sulfuric acid. It just seems like a lot, but we need to start. And then after that, we need to do this guy. Reinforced thruster, because that's how we get interstellar logistics. So I'll do that third. Alright, so let's go, solar panels. Good, good, we're charging. Where's the sun? Ooh, look at that, that's cool. You can see Metallo 1, you can see the hive up there. Oh, you know what else I wanted to kind of be working on in the background is combat ships. Didn't we research the ground forces one? Maybe we didn't yet. I want to do that as well. Where is that? This guy. But when we did that assault on the base, we essentially destroyed all of our ships. So I need to just be making a bunch of these. Let me get these guys going. Probably makes sense to hold some engines in my inventory if there's a box of them. There is, okay. So our power is good during the day, and it is a little bit of charge. How much charge is the question. Probably not enough, because, I mean, these are like still pretty struggling. So I'm just gonna hang out and do more solar panels. This might be all I do. Hope we're not going to run out of silicone. Not yet, at least. Oh, man. There we go. I don't know why it does that. I think... Okay, my thought is it's the at most 200 thing. Let me just do this. Let me just unrestrict them. I think it's like because this is queued, it thinks that we have a bunch in our hand when we don't. That's my guess. Oh, no, that doesn't seem to matter, because there we go, a bunch still went here. Maybe it's because we don't have a stack of them already? That could be it. See, we have 50 copper, so then they go into that stack. I mean, it's still silly. I don't think it should be that way, but that could be why. Isn't there a way to, like... Ooh. How about that? So now that's, like, designated for copper. Interesting. I just noticed we don't have graphite on here. Yeah, let's make that the other one, the missing one. Okay, bots. 10 of them. That is interesting. Okay, I'll come back for you guys. So it is nighttime. These guys are discharging quickly and not sufficient, and some of them are going to deplete, or I mean most of them are already depleted. As far as I know, they didn't get fully charged during the day either. So yeah, should keep going with these. 5, 5, 5. 7. Foundation. Okay. Sun is up. Another day, more solar panels. Let's see what happens. And let's put these spots in here. Okay, see, here's the copper and the silicon. Yeah, that works better. Anything that is automatically controlled, I want to lock the position. So even processors. We're not doing it for components, we probably should be, but we're doing it for plastic for some reason, but I don't think we ever use plastic. Graphene, yeah. Alright. We're doing a lot of solar panels, that's for sure. Okay, so how do the batteries look today? I mean, don't they have like a limit? I mean, they do, but these aren't charging at all. So it's not that it's not like the battery charging power is the issue. Because they should all be charging. If we had enough solar panels, they would all be charging. Okay, let's do another row here. got 6 left.
Replication complete.
8 left. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, we got every accumulator is at least working. But it's not fully charged. I'm gonna leave it, come back the next day. Also, what might be happening is that these logistics towers could be sort of settling down. Like as resources get capped and stuff like that. Oh man, look at this. Hydrogen is struggling. Wow, why is it struggling so much? Ah. Because the light oil isn't being used. Interesting. Huh. I'm trying to decide if I care. I might not care, actually, because... do I? I mean, ideally, we shouldn't even be burning these things. I mean, I'm only burning them because I don't have enough solar panels. I mean, ideally, we just have enough solar panels. Huh. I mean, maybe we can... I don't want to delete any, though, either, man. The other option is to make the light oil... just use the light oil somehow. I mean, we do have this thing, which don't really want to activate, but... Didn't we, how did we... Wow, how does this even work? Like, if I... Oh. Don't you need to, like, jumpstart it? Oh, never mind. This is already working. Let's try it. This could be kind of cool to look at. So, if I do this, and I make sure to prioritize that, there we go. Oops. What happens? It goes down here. Oh, this is just like regular X-ray cracking. Oh, that's right. Okay. It's not this one. Yeah, I see. This guy is... What do we call this? Something... No. How do you see? You can't actually read it, what it is. That's frustrating. Excess light oil gets changed to hydrogen and graphite. And prioritize input. Yeah, okay. Well, that should at least help. And it'll keep all of these working. That makes sense. That's actually the situation that I'm more used to, is excess light oil. The thing that was weirding me out a few episodes ago is when we had excess hydrogen, because I'm not as used to that. Okay. Now, hopefully that means that we will eventually have excess hydrogen to use for deuterium. But I mean, there's 3,000 in here right now, so it's fine. I think I want to make more of these, and I want to try something a little different. So these are a little more narrow, you can see. than the first 4. And I used to do this in my other playthroughs where... Oops, how do I get out of this? Where I would, like, make a little checkpoint here. I don't remember if I need 2 splitters or not, but I'm gonna make 2. Okay, you can probably see where I'm going with this. So, let's see, this would prioritize down? I guess it doesn't really matter what it prioritizes. But I would think down. And then on the input priority, you would prioritize the... no, maybe this. I don't know. I'm not really sure how priority works. But this should make it so that these second 4 are faster than they would be without that sorter. Now I'm just watching it. I'm watching this and I'm not seeing anything. Oh, you know what? I think what might matter is this. Which is weird. It doesn't seem like it would matter, but... I think it's like, it needs to like escape quick so that the hydrogens don't get blocked up behind it. Maybe? What? Whoa, we really messed that up, huh? Okay, so that has to be this. Yeah. Huh. Well, it's really not doing much, huh? Like, see how it says product overflow? I don't know, something about it's weird. Oh, here we go. Like, why is this 1800 and this 720? What? Okay, what in the world is happening here? Something's buggy, I think. Okay, well that's normal looking. Why is this not normal looking? Huh. Could be the belt? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it. So wait, what is 1800? I think 1800 would be this belt, right? Yeah. Can I just make some blue belts? I don't know if this is gonna solve the problem or not, but... Ugh, it's still pretty bad.
Replication complete.
Why? Man, that is weird. Okay, well, we shouldn't judge yet. We gotta make it all of these blue. See if that fixes it. We're gonna run out of blue though. Did that do it? I think I probably missed one. Okay. I don't think any of them are glitchy anymore. Yeah, maybe the game is sort of designed to handle blue belts. That's why it was flickering to 1800. It's pretty much locking on 1800 now. So okay, so this one's dipping down, which is actually, that's kind of normal. I would expect that. But this one should be constant at 1800. Okay. Cool. So now the question is, how much of these are we actually making? Is it supposed to be 1%? I guess it is. Well, that means 18 per minute. 1% would be 18 per minute. Wait, no. 18 per minute per thing? What's 18 times 6? Oh wait, this is 30 per second, yeah. So 0.3. Oh, this is why I did them in tens before. Because you have 10, that's 3 per second. Okay. Well, we're too short for 10, but... Alright, well, that's it for this episode, but I'm going to turn this into 10 instead of 8. And, yeah, then we'll end it there. And we'll get back at it on the next one. But, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.